Chriselle.
Hi.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Galatians 6:2 podcast. We are so excited to have you on episode 4 of our show. Thank you for the support. I am your host, Joanne Javelle.
And I am your co-host, Chriselle Elms.
Good to have you.
Yes.
So today, as we continue our talk on mental health, mental wellness, we are going to dive into the topic of therapy.
Ooh, yes.
And we have a special guest that's going to help us kind of explain the different types of therapy and the importance of therapy.
Which I think is so important. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so why don't we just dig in? She is Nikema Hudson, but her friends fondly call her Nikki. It is my absolute honor to introduce her and welcome to the show. Come on in, Nikki.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This is a good one. I actually don't know what I'm talking about this.
All right. Works out.
You would have to
Yeah.
Okay. So what does boundary setting look like for you? All right. Well, that was a prime example of a boundary setting for me. It's a friend to remind me to scale it back a little bit.
Right.
So ensuring that I hold that day. Like, yes, I'm working in the day, but in the evening, that Friday is
right.
And whatever that looks like, whether again it's resting at the end of the day or going to a theme park, but something that I love. Also, for me, boundary setting is making sure that I turn my phone off at 10:30. That's like when my do not disturb comes on.
That is so important.
The only people who can get through are my favorites, and there are a couple favorites on there, but the only ones who can get through are my mom or my sister.
Right.
And so making sure that I adhere to that. Also making sure that if I set a time for something, making sure again I adhere to that.
Right. We did want to do a demo with you, so we're gonna do an art therapy demo with you if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay, so this is a two-part question. So the first part of the question is, what is therapy and why is it important?
So therapy, from my lens, from my perspective, is this place where you are able to go and talk with a professional regarding emotions you may be feeling, any life decisions that you want to process or work through, a place where you can hopefully eventually feel comfortable with opening up for things that you don't necessarily want to talk about with other people.
In your line of work, do you see therapy and faith kind of intersect, and if so, how?
I do. With faith, that helps us with our values, right? Like what is aligned for our lives, what we believe in, what helps us get us through the day.
Right.
Therapy provides us with tools to navigate, whether we're navigating through crisis, whether we're navigating through strong emotions. And so it really provides us with a holistic approach.
So you saw earlier we gave different examples of the type of therapy there is in your line of work. What do you use with your clients, and what do you find to be the most effective?
So it really will depend on the client that they come in, but some of the modalities that I personally like to use, like cognitive behavioral therapy, is one. It helps get in front of or understand sometimes our distorted thinking.
Right.
Too often we find ourselves having negative thoughts, and it's so much easier to believe the negative thoughts, and you would be surprised how many negative thoughts we can have during the day.
Right.
So really getting in front of that and stopping those thoughts and reframing our thoughts. Another that I like is acceptance and commitment therapy. So this is one that I'm still learning about, but what I like about it is helping individuals either accept the situation and commit to that, but within their own values, right? Like, what does that look like for you? Because there are moments where other individuals are not going to do the work that we know they may need.
Right.
And if we want them to still have access to us or us to still access them, we need to figure out how we can accept them where they are. Another one that I like is motivational interviewing. So helping people to find their own motivation for change.
Right.
Like, where are you in the process of change? Are you at a 1 or are you at a 10?
Right.
Are you at a 4 or are you at a 6?
So, as you navigate this and you are in this, what are some of the roadblocks that you have found to break through in therapy?
That's a good question. So some comes right back to stigma.
Right.
There's still so much stigma around seeking help or admitting that you could be somebody or something.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.